my name is Hendrik, but everyone calls me Legs. Grew up most of the time away from home. I'm originally from Limpopo, but I train and live in Centurion. When I went to high school in 2004, I used to hate being in the hostel after school because everyone used to fight all the time and stuff. So I started swimming as means not to be in the hostel in the afternoons. Plus I got to miss out 30 minutes of study session. So it was pretty much a sweet deal. We used to go swimming for fun, and that's basically where my love for the water grew, and I started really enjoying it. I used to always swim with they call it a foam suit, and eventually one day I just took it off and I just swam without it. I was playing around underwater and stuff, and that's where the love for swimming came. My world ranking started picking up in 2008. I was 16, I was ranked top 8 for the 100-meter breaststroke, and then ever since my base rankings was last year, I was 5th in the 100 meters, and then I was also 4th for a little while just before nationals, and then I was also 1st in the 50 meters. Currently I'm 7th in the 100 meters because my world champs didn't go as according to plan, but then on the 50 meters I'm still ranked 6th. Future goals is definitely I want to smash the world record for the 50 meters. I've been working towards it, I'm very close and I feel I can get it. As well, winning gold for the 100 meters at the Rio Paralympics in 2016. So that's definitely something to work towards. I'm one of those guys, I believe in balance, and so does my coach Keenan. I enjoy going for a beer now and then. When I'm not swimming, I'm always with my friends or my fiance. I believe that you need to get the balance right, because if you have the balance right, you'll be more energized when you have to do the serious stuff like training and enjoy it at the same time. If you work too much, you'll be overworked and you won't have a good time in the water or doing what you're supposed to do.
My name is Keenan Riffle. I'm a tuck swimming coach here at South Downs College in Centurion, Pretoria. I've been coaching for 8 years now. I've brought swimmers from learn to swim all the way to national level. One of my swimmers currently is Hendrik van der Merwe. He's a disabled IPC swimmer. We've been working together since 2010, and he's come through the ranks very nicely. At the moment he's ranked top 3 in the world for his events. Hendrik's an absolute workhorse, very strong mentally, physically as well. Gyms, we have strict gym programs, very swimming specific. In the pools, obviously he's disabled from the waist down, so we have to be even more specific in the training. His main stroke is breaststroke, but he dabs into some butterfly and freestyle as well. Our training sessions run between 3 to 5 Ks every day. We do 4 mornings a week and 3 gym sessions a week as well. So he works really, really hard day in, day out. Since I met Hendrik, he doesn't see himself as a disabled swimmer or person. He's very capable, very independent, does everything himself. Nothing holds him back at all. Be it in the swimming pool or training, he can do anything basically a normal swimmer can do besides kick. Very ego-driven, but in a positive way. If he wants to do something, he puts his mind to it and he really steps up and gets the job done. I can push him as hard as I want in training, and he'll finish. He'll end up lying on his back, but he'll finish the set. So he'll really push himself to the limits all the time, whenever he's needed. yeah, comparing to the best athletes in the world. If you look at him, his physique is right up there. That's why he's able to compete internationally and do so well.
My name is Federico Coccherini. I'm from Italy. I'm a former Mr. World and Mr. Universe overall. And I met Hendrik. He told me that he wanna reach the time to go to the Olympic game, Paralympic game in Rio de Janeiro. And I think it's a great challenge. It's a beautiful thing. And he need a new approach of the weights, never did before, to stimulate the resistance strength and explosive power to develop this training swim. So we tried to make a plan, we did a plan of 11 weeks starting last week. I think Hendrik will be much resistant, much stronger, and less lactic acid in the muscle during the rest of the 100 meters competition. I really hope we can
I always tell my swimmers that I coach as well, all your limitations are set here, and obviously sometimes that's easier said than done. Like, I also struggle with a lot of stuff sometimes, not necessarily with my disability, but like I get frustrated with small things sometimes. Just thinking of an example, yeah, like waking up 5 in the mornings, I hate it with a passion. But at the end of the day, if you tell yourself I'm going to do this, then you can overcome any step. I always like this saying my coach has. He always says you can either throw in the towel or use it to wipe the sweat off your face and keep on going. So that's something that always really stuck with me throughout the years. My disability is called spina bifida. That's all I know. I don't know much about it because sometimes I run into other disabled people and they ask me like, how high up is your disability, like which number, T, what, and I honestly don't know, because growing up I used to go fishing, like I grew up on a farm, so I'd climb trees, whatever. Then since the age of 4 I was in hostel, so I just see myself as everyone else. Then since the age of, I think 12 years old, I was in an able-bodied school. So I just did everything I could, like, to fit in or whatever. And it worked out. Like, I think a big part is my friends never treated me also as someone with a disability. So I'd always do whatever they're doing, or some stuff like when they're playing soccer or whatever, I'd sit on the field sometimes and just watch. But other than that, just do what I do, yeah. I have a friend, he doesn't have arms as well, he also swims. He always says you mustn't be caught up in something, because you'll be like those donkeys that walk next to the road with the eye patches. You can only see forward. So why not use that forward vision into looking where you want to go instead of getting distracted to the stuff on the side. Yeah, so I don't see a use on focusing what is wrong. I see a use in focusing on what I can improve. I perceive the most important thing is always to come across as what you see is what you get. My mom always has a saying like, what is your motives behind everything? If your motives are pure, then you must succeed in anything because that's what you're in it for. If your motives are pure in whatever you're doing, then that will get you where you need to go.